Hi guys, we're still doing the chicken and biscuits. This could be part 2. I wanted to show you, I'm going to get out some, I already have them out, hot pads to show you. I added no liquid to this pot yet. And I don't know if you can see in there, but that's how much liquid came out of the chicken when I put it in with the celery, the garlic, the onions, and the spices. And here's the whole chicken. As you can see, the steam is still coming off. For me to make my gravy, which I'm going to turn this on high right now. And to this, because that's not enough liquid, now is when I'm going to add liquid. But I digress. I wanted to show you the carrots because I promised you. Again, sorry for the steam. Oh, they don't look like anything special, but you should see them in person. They're all caramelized. Everything's coming together. So I'm going to turn that on high. I am going to add some heavy cream. What I have to do is bring this to a rapid boil. I'm going to add some heavy cream into this for the richness. I haven't tasted it yet. I won't taste it till I'm all done. I'm going to guess, because I didn't measure, that was about a quarter cup. I would have normally used organic chicken stock, but I had a veggie broth opened. I'm pouring it in. I'm going to use it up because I need to use it up. So I'm going to bring this liquid to a boil, then thicken it. By the time I do all of that, my hope is this chicken is touchable because it's really hot right now. So I take white meat off for Dave, and then I'm going to put a little turmeric in this because it's good for us and it gives it a little yellow color. So let me get that out. I don't think I have it back here. I don't. I should have got my spices out before. A very little bit goes a long way. So it's really good for inflammation, and I'll take anything these days to help me. So I'm going to pour actually I'm going to measure in my hand so that I don't over pour, because it really will overpower, and I want to give it that color too. I'm going to guess, again, guessing. This is what I meant by the gods. I am in like 14 layers here. What are you having for dinner on Sunday? My aunt and uncle should be here soon, so I want to get all my cooking done so that I don't have to do anything when they're here but enjoy them. Stuffing. I'll show you the stuffing. It is apple onion. It is delicious. I already tasted it. I made it for a pork roast about a month ago, and I took half of it and froze it so I could use it for another dinner, and here we are. So I've already made a roux being flour and warm water. So this is going to be my thickening agent for this liquid, and I'm going to put chicken right in it. The way I cook it is I put shredded chicken, especially the dark meat, right back into this gravy, and then we pour that over our biscuits later. So our plate will be beautiful. How do you make your chicken and biscuits? Probably completely different. I could have just stuck with a roast chicken and turned this into gravy, and this could still be gravy. I mean, you could leave it as gravy and take your chicken, have roast chicken over stuffing, gravy on top of that, carrots and a baked potato. I was too lazy to make mashed potatoes. I don't eat mashed potatoes, but I can eat I'm in the mood for a baked potato. I'm just not eating, Dave does not eat mashed. I don't love mashed. I never did love mashed. The Pioneer Woman recipes, the ones I make for Thanksgiving, they're good. But I still only will pick my sweet potatoes over mashed potatoes any day. What about you? What's your choice? So we're going to see if this is ready to go here. I'm going to start adding a little roux at a time. So the whole idea is you don't want to put too much, because then you'll have too thick. If you put too much, it gets too thick. When I get all done with the thickness and it boils, I'll show you the consistency I'm looking for. Everything is by sight. I have 0 measurements on this to put down in a cookbook, and this is what I was talking about in my video. I'm trying to do better with. Obviously, I flunked my own class. So I'm going to let that do its thing. Fix my collar. I see it's all bunched up. Honestly, people, I don't wear the aprons just because of the video. I wear the aprons because I'm a sloppy cook. So, of course, because I like color, like we talked about, I like to go with the seasons. I've collected them over the years. Yeah, Christmas ones. I even have a Valentine's one. I did about 4th of July, red, white, and blue. I told you I'm a weirdo. I like these things. It's going to need more room. I can already tell. I want to know, do you measure? I do know how much flour was in there. There was a half a cup. Oh, it's looking good now. You can almost see it starting to slow down. See if I can bring you into the food. You should see what you're in. You're in a vase with a dish towel on a camera holder. If I take it out, oop-a-dee-boop. Is that better? It's starting to look like a nice creamy sauce. And what do you think? What do you think? I'm telling you, Le Creuset is where it's at. So you don't have to watch the whole process because it is going to be boring and I'm going to burn my fingers off touching this chicken that I'm almost knocked over. The flour has to cook in this. You don't want that raw flour taste. So essentially I just made cream of chicken soup. Put a bunch of veggies in there. Put more liquids in there, make it soupy. Think with your head. This could be cream of chicken soup. You put a little more broth to make it soupy. Chicken back in, vegetables, whatever you want. It's really what you want. You want this to be gravy? Make it gravy. Don't put your chicken back in. Put it on top of mashed potatoes. I guess that's how I always cooked. Whatever I'm in the mood for is what I made. What I know what everybody likes. This is when you taste. It's boiling. So yeah, I'm going to burn myself. And I'm going to let you know what it needs. I'm using a spoon that I use for the carrots. So the brown stuff is just the caramelization of the carrots. And I told you I don't like really hot stuff. So here we go. It doesn't need anything. One more shot of it boiling. That's the thickness you want. It is ready to go. So I will drop chicken back in there. Chicken's gonna go back in. I'm gonna turn it off later on, warm it up, and we're ready to go. Chicken and biscuits. Love you guys. Bye. Part 2.